Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Daryl Johnson.
Guten Tag, herzlich willkommen, Bundesliga 2 Finalitag. Das heutige Spiel ist FC Koln gegen seine Gäste. Gegen Gäste FC Kaiserslautern. FC Kaiser. Guten Tag, herzlich willkommen, welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. It is now. What the fuck's Dali? What's Dali? I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You know, I don't know why have I bothered looking at the bloody. This is why I never look at StreamYard sometimes, because it's at Discord, because it's a lot of the time it's all bullshit. Right, this is why I can't be asked for Discord. It's bullshit normally. Right, let's have a look here. Scotty B's in the live chat. Late! I'll bloody late you in a minute. I'll give you late. Right. In the meantime, time for Bundesliga 2 football, and it is a big game because if FC Koln win, they're promoted. If they draw, they're promoted. If they win and Hamburg SV lose or fail to win, then that is FC Koln going up as champions. But if FC Koln lose and Elversberg or Paderborn win, then that means that Koln will bottle promotion completely. So it is an enormous day in the Bundesliga 2 calendar, the final day of the season. There is so much to play for, and who knows what's going to happen today. It's going to be a really good game, this one, because I've got all the game updates coming up for you all. So if a goal goes in or whatever, you'll know about it, because I'll tell you. Braunschweig against Nuremberg 2:30 as well, along with Darmstadt against Regensburg, Köln against Kaiserslautern, Fürth against Hamburg, Hertha against Hanover, Karlsruhe against Paderborn, Magdeburg against Düsseldorf, Schalke against Elversberg, and Ulm against Münster. So all to play for in all of them games. So today's poll, ladies and gentlemen, is will Köln get promoted today and win the league? Let us know. 3 people have voted, and the options are promoted, bottle it, or champions. Now, one person's gone for each of those 3. So we've got 1 vote for all 3 of them. Shush you, as a certain girl says. But, what are you on about? But. Didn't even finish off the sentence, did he? Jamie says, alright mate, hope you well. I'm not too bad. I hope you beat Sunderland next bloody Saturday, please. That would be great. Can't cope seeing Sunderland going up. Can't stand the bloody Mackhams. So I hope they don't win. But I hope Köln win today, because Köln's a club I have a lot of respect for. You know, I think they've got a fantastic fan base. They're a club that I do. I really like FC Köln. I think they're a really good club with a great fan base. You know, they've gone through some hard times, but today is the opportunity for them to get straight back up into the Bundesliga. As for Hamburg SV have actually secured promotion back to the Bundesliga, and it was 2017, when 2017 was it? 2018? Something like that. It was a while ago when it was quite a long time ago when Hamburg actually got relegated from the Bundesliga. But it's great to see a club like Hamburg back in the Bundesliga, because the Volkspark Stadion is just way too good a stadium to be in that second division. And so along with the likes of obviously Hertha Berlin's ground shouldn't be in that league. Neither should Schalke's, neither should Köln's. You know, they're all top Bundesliga stadiums, and they're struggling in second division. But it's a big game. If Kaiserslautern win, they'll cause a real upset. However, though, the bad news for FC Köln is FC Köln have only won once in the last 17 home matches against FC Kaiserslautern. Kaiserslautern have not lost in 16 of the last 17. The last time Köln won at home to FC Kaiser was back in 2007. So it's been 18 years since FC Köln won at home to FC Kaiserslautern. But can today be the day that they finally do one over Kaiserslautern? We'll find out. The table coming into today's games is very interesting. Hamburg are on 59 points, Köln on 58, Elversberg 55, Paderborn 55, Dusseldorf 53, Kaiserslautern 53, Magdeburg 50, Hanover 50, Karlsruhe 49, Nuremberg 45, Hertha 43, Darmstadt 39, Schalke 38, Fürth 36, Münster 35, Braunschweig 35. Now, some big games today, and I'll go through all the games and tell you why these are big games. For starters, obviously Köln, Kaiserslautern, as I mentioned, Köln win and Hamburg fail to win, then that'll be Köln winning the league. But if Köln lose and Schalke lose to Elversberg, Elversberg are promoted on goal difference. Ulm are taking on Münster as well today. Now that's also a big game because Ulm are already relegated, unfortunately, so they'll be heading off to the Dritte Liga. But Münster, along with Braunschweig, are both level on the same point. Big games today for Fürth, Münster and Braunschweig. Braunschweig are at home to Nuremberg. Fürth are at home to Hamburger, and of course Münster are away to Ulm. Now, all three of them are separated by 1 point, and all three of them are trying to not finish in the 16th place, which is the Bundesliga 2 relegation playoff place, which they don't want to fall in, because otherwise, if they finish 16th, they play against the team that finishes third in the Dritte Liga. As for the other teams, Elversberg away to Schalke. If they win and results go their way, they could get promoted today, or at least finish minimum third and play against Heidenheim in the promotion playoff. Paderborn as well. They are away to Karlsruhe. Again, if they win, they could get promoted, depending on the results. Dusseldorf and Kaiserslautern are all hoping to finish in that top three, in that third place as well. So there's literally 4 teams. There's 4 teams battling for third place. There's 2 teams battling for the title. 3 teams also battling for the promotion place as well. And there's also 3 teams trying to stay clear of 16th place. So what an entertaining afternoon we have got lined up of Bundesliga 2 football. We'll see what happens. I don't say that, I only say it if he's telling these terrible jokes. You still say it, don't you? Even if I'm telling good jokes, you still say it. Right. Well, I think it's time to get into the game. Now, there was talks about Tim Lempel not being featured potentially in today's lineup because he suffered a broken nose. I think someone just gave him a punch. But there was talks of him potentially being out. He's on the bench. So he is in the team. He's on the bench today. Leat Pakarada is starting, the man from Kosovo. He's starting today, along with Damien Downs. Now, the last time we did FC Köln, they played against Preußen Münster, who lost 3-1 to Köln, I think it was in the end. I think it was 3-1 Köln. And Damien Downs scored in the second half. So let's see if he can score today. 2 of their top defenders, Dominic Heinz, Timo Hubers, all starting as well today. Mark Uth, one of their strikers, is on the bench today, as well as the man from Luxembourg, Matthias Olesen. But Florian Kainz, who scored 2 in their last game, he's been superb this season, hasn't he, Florian Kainz? He starts for Erst FC Köln. Luka Waldschmidt as well, Germany's striker as well, is playing along with one of their best midfielders, Dennis Hussein-Basic. For Kaiserslautern, one of the players to look out for who is playing is Wagner Ake, who's been scoring and getting quite a few goal contributions this season for FC Kaiser. Also, don't forget that Julian Kval and Marvin Schwab, the 2 goalkeepers, have started almost every single game this season for both of them. They both start again today. But also Jan Elvedi, you might remember, is the brother of Nico Elvedi, I believe. He starts as well today. And Marlon Ritter, who is playing in central midfield, has been excellent this season as well. So a few players to watch out there for both of these teams, of course. And also don't forget that the guy that makes orange juice is on the bench today, Leon Robinson. And he's on the bench today. And also Ranos, who's also the player from Armenia, is on the bench as well today. So we'll give you the full teams in full very shortly. Harry Dotty's gone for 3-1 to Erste FC Köln. Now I was tempted to put FCK versus FCK on the scoreboard, but that would have got a bit confusing. I was going to put Kaiserslautern, but Kaiserslautern's name is too long for the scoreboard for some silly reason. So I've just put FC Kaiser. You know who I'm on about anyway. And then Erste FC Köln, of course, looking to get promoted this afternoon. So it's almost time for the football. Now, what is going to happen this afternoon?
I thought it was time for the tennis.
I wonder what's going to happen today. It's going to be an old, but I think it's going to be a tasty affair because obviously don't forget that Köln haven't beaten Kaiserslautern in any of the last probably about 10 home games, and Kaiserslautern in the last 17 away games at FC Köln have only lost once in 17 away games at Köln. So it's all to play for. And Kaiserslautern, here we go, FC Köln against Kaiserslautern is going to be starting soon. They've just played the final game at Goodison Park, ended 2-0 to Everton against Southampton. Poor old Southampton, going down with 12 points because they've done absolutely shit this season. So that's bother playing against them next season. And if you have just tuned in, thanks for joining us. Drop us a like. We're going to go through the full teams in a moment, and we'll do that with our good friend Mr. Dowell Johnson. Guten Abend, Dowell. Ja, guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Herzlich willkommen. Hier ist die Aufstellung für die zweite Teams. Und die Aufstellung für die Gäste. Erster FC Kaiserslautern. En Tor mit Nummer 1 Julian Qual, die Nummer 3 Florian Keinansel, die Nummer 7 das ist Marlon Ritter, die 8 John Zimmer, die 9 Wagner Ake, die 13 Eric Weckeser, die Nummer 19 Daniel Hanslick, die 24 Janis Heuer, die 26 Philipp Kaloc, die Nummer 31 Luca Sech und die Nummer 33 Jan Elvedi. Auswechselspielers für Erste FC Kaiserslautern für das Tor Nummer 25 Simon Simoni, die Nummer 10 Philipp Clement, die 16 Tim Breithaupt, die 20 Tobias Waskel, die 22 Maike Heiss, die Nummer 27 Frank Wonstadt, die 37 Leon Robinson, die 42 Grant Leon Ranos und die letzte Spieler Nummer 48 Farid Alidou. Und die Aufstellung für die Gast. Erste FC Köln. Die Aufstellung für Erste FC Köln. Ein Tor. Mit der Nummer 1 Marvin Schwab. Die Nummer 3 Dominik Heinz. Die Nummer 4 Timo Hubers. Die Nummer 6 Eric Martels. Die Nummer 8 Dennis Husenbasic. Die Nummer 9 Deutschland Luca Waldschmidt. Und die Nummer 11 Florian Kainz. Die 17 Leat Pachavada. Die Nummer 25 Josef Gazibegovic. Und die Nummer 29 Jan Thielmann. Und die letzte Spieler mit der Nummer 42 Damian Downs. Auswechselspieler für Erste FC Köln für das Tor Nummer 20 Philipp Benkte, die Nummer 2 Joel Schmidt, die 13 Mark Uth, die 19 das ist Tim Lempel, die 24 Julian Paule, die 27 Emad Wondic, die 35 Max Finkgraffe, die 37 Linton Meiner und die letzte Spieler Nummer 47 Matthias Olsen. Right, thank you very much. Now then, those are the two lineups in full there. I'll go through them again, obviously, in English once the players are out, ready for kick-off in this big game in the Bundesliga 2. So, yeah, good old... oh dear, what a sad shame. Right. Unlucky neck. Flying. Oh. I said Florian Kainz. So Florian Kainz, Kainz, and Harry's put that, which I won't show on the camera. So yes.
Yeah, he makes good tomato sauce.
Heinz, yes. Yeah. So does Leon Robinson. He makes good orange squash. Him.
What's his name?
Dominic Heinz, who I'm pretty sure is...
He's an old bugger. He's 31.
Yeah. He's German, but with... he's German, but he's got an...
Boy makes English sauce.
But he's got like an Argentinian name. That's Heinz, not Heinz. Who's that woman you got with you? I thought it was a bloke. Yeah, piss off, Scotty. You know who it is.
Of course it is. It's a penalty.
Mm-hmm. Bloody B. You know who it is. B. Mia's in the background because it's Sunday, isn't it? She's here on a Sunday. Although she decided she's not. She decided when we get back from Edinburgh she's not going to be here for the week, so that's up to her. I'm not. That's okay. Spend a bit of time with her own family.
Says you, Scotty. You shush. For one.
Moody
Shut up, Harry.
Moody Margaret.
Shut up, Harry.
You can tell he's taking a piss there. Do you know who Moody Margaret is?
Yes.
I was going to say, have you never watched Howard Henry? Get pissed. Mate, she looks nothing like Moody Margaret. You think she looks like that? You think she look like that? That's Moody Margaret.
When did I have pink hair?
That's Moody Margaret. Fucking...
Shush, man, me and Moody Goldilocks.
Fucking dickhead.
Mate, I don't look anything like Goldilocks either.
Goldilocks. If she had gold hair, maybe, but... What's this? Take the piss out of me a day?
Oh, probably.
Kindly don't be taking the piss out of me. We had enough problems on Tuesday night. Believe me. Hamburg 100% upright. Might be a chance they're already mentally on the beach. Well, the thing is, Hamburg are promoted. They're guaranteed promotion. Moody Mia. Well, I mean, it's better than Margaret, isn't it? Better than Margaret. Whatever. Anyway, you're just going to get Mia saying shut up every 5 seconds. Well,
Scotty, no.
as long as it says Mia and not a different name, it doesn't matter.
No, Scotty, don't even start. I've told you already.
Yeah, don't start with that minion business. That's not for you. You're not allowed to say it. It's only Harry, me, Harvey, Liam and probably Jack. We're the only ones that are allowed to say it. She's already decided that, so no one else says it. Yeah, so Hamburg are already promoted, but they're not guaranteed to win the league. Obviously, they have to get a result today in order to win the league. But FC Köln need to win and hope that they need to win and hope that we don't. No, you're not in the selection group, so don't even start with that. But with FC Köln, they have to win and hope that Hamburg do not win away to Greuther Fürth, who are also battling to keep away from that relegation playoff place. So, all to play for in the Bundesliga 2 today. So, we're going to see what happens anyway. Get your predictions in, by the way, everybody, and get involved in the poll. 5 votes, 3 for promoted, 1 for bottle it, and 1 for champions. Fair enough. So, for anyone who's just tuned in and doesn't know how big a game this is, let me tell you the permutations for today. FC Koln play against FC Kaiserslautern. Now, FC Kaiserslautern, if they win, can finish... I don't know what that's about. If FC Kaiserslautern win, they can potentially finish, if results go their way, they can finish third in the promotion playoff place. For FC Köln, if they lose to Kaiserslautern and results do not go their way, they could finish third or even fourth, depending on the Elversberg and the Paderborn results. If FC Köln get a point, they will be promoted back to the Bundesliga. If they win today, they will win the league as long as Hamburg fail to win their game. But if Hamburg and Köln both win, both will be promoted, but Hamburg will be promoted as champions, with Köln finishing second. So that's the main thing to sort of keep your mind on. For FC Köln, 1 point guarantees promotion. A loss and they could drop into third or even fourth, depending on the Elversberg and Paderborn result. Now, if Elversberg and Paderborn were both to win today and FC Köln lost to Kaiserslautern, Köln would finish fourth, because Elversberg and Paderborn both have a much better goal difference than Köln. So it would be Köln fourth, third and second would be separated by goal difference. Elversberg will win promotion if they win and Köln lose. So honestly, 1 goal in any of the games tonight featuring the top sides could be critical. So there is so much at stake. Now, if the game was to end 0-0 at the first whistle, Köln at the moment would be projected for promotion. But they have to make sure that they can hold on to at least a point to go up. Now, Kaiserslautern have only lost once out of the last 17 away trips to Köln. So who is going to do it today? Kaiserslautern's lineup's just come up on here for me. Kvarling goal, the back three of Hoyer, Serge and Elvedi. Simmer, Keinhansel as the wing backs. Vekesse and Kaloch as the 2 centre midfielders. Witters playing at number 10. And the 2 number 9s are Ake and Hanslik. Oh, and there's the Billy Goat, which we've just seen as well. Will Köln get promoted today and win the league? Let us know. Yes, because Liam, if Köln win, then not only are they promoted, but they will win the league as long as Hamburg fail to win against Greuther Fürth. So if Hamburg do not win against Greuther Fürth, then Köln will win the league if they win. However, I think Hamburger will win at Greuther Fürth. So I've actually put a cheeky 50p bet on the Bundesliga 2 today, and this is what I've gone for. So as much as I'd love Köln to do it, I think them getting promoted would be good enough. You put let us know instead of let us know. It's because I was typing quickly on the keyboard. You know what I mean. So I've got Köln to win, Darmstadt to win, draw on Nuremberg, Hamburg to win. Be great if Hamburg go 2-0 up and then lose 3-2. It'd be excellent. Hertha Berlin to win. Dusseldorf or draw. Elversberg or draw. Poison Munster or draw. Paderborn. And I've also put draw a Nottingham Forest. Brentford. Leicester or draw. Draw a Hearts. Draw a Dundee. Draw a Motherwell. So relying on quite a lot for about 600 quid here. So, but a fat chance of me ever winning it. Right, we should have the FC Köln anthem playing in a moment while the players make their way onto the field. They're just going through all the Köln subs. Now the Köln fans will be holding up their scarves in a moment, as the anthem is going to be starting very shortly. Mia Stun FC Köln. Oh, here we go. Here's the anthem, and this is a beautiful anthem. Here we go. Here we go.
the evocative club anthem.
From FC Koln. Beautiful anthem, this. It's such a good anthem. It's such a good anthem. FC Koln. 3-2 Köln. This is one of my favourite German anthems, by the way. It's one of my favourite anthems, this. It's like whenever I watch FC Köln on the TV or on YouTube, I always make sure I listen to the anthems. The anthem's excellent. Love this anthem. Hey, up to you know, the stance the FC Köln und Million mit dir, wenn es in Mustard für alle immer nur zu dir, FC Köln.
Local band. There is Thorsten Lieberknecht at the helm of Kaiserslautern.
The Südkurve, FC Köln Südkurve, letting off pyros, and the Kaiserslautern fans have got a massive pyro show. Schiedsrichter für das heutige Spiel, Søren Storks. The referee for today's game, ladies and gentlemen, is Søren Storks from the North Rhine-Westphalia. So Köln against Kaiserslautern. Big game for both teams. Certainly for FC Köln. A win for them, and they are promoted. Here we go. It's kick-off time in the Bundesliga try. 3-2 Köln, says Nathan. Thanks for joining us. Alde immer nur zu dir, FC Köln. Now all the fans will be waving their scarves around like that as usual, as they always do in this song. Superb. Jan met dir, wenn it's in Mustard. Oh, there they are. Way! FC Köln. Now, Davy Selke was not long ago named the Bundesliga 2 Player of the Season. Davy Selke, former player of FC Köln, playing for Hamburg SV. Right, quick run through again of the two starting 11s, starting with FC Kaiserslautern's lineup. Kaiserslautern's lineup in goal is number 1, Julian Qual, number 3, Florian Kleinhansel, number 7, Marlon Ritter, number 8, John Zimmer, number 9, Ragnar Ake, number 13, Eric Vekesa, 19, Daniel Hanslik, 24, Janis Hoyer, 26, Philip Kraloch, number 31, Lucas Sech, 33 is Jan Elvedi. Wenn es in Mustard für alle immer nur zu dir, FC Köln. FC Köln. Lineup like this in goal: number 1, Marvin Schwab, 3, Dominic Heinz, 4, Timo Hubers, 6, Eric Martels, 8, Denis Hussein Basic, and off! 9, Luka Waldschmidt, 11, Florian Kainz, 17, Lead Pakarada, 25 is Yusuf Gazibegovic, 29, Jan Thielemann, and number 42 is 42 is Damien Downs. Off and running. The final game of the Bundesliga try season, and it's live. And what a great start! Philip Kraloch is down already. Collided into his own player. And the first chance for Köln, there was a shot outside the penalty area, and it went nowhere near the goal from Leert Pakavada.
Sets up chances as opposed to scoring goals.
So,
Another concern,
it's game time. What's going to happen here then? Don't forget, of course, when a goal goes in, I'll let you know, because obviously there is there's a lot of goals to tell you about when they go in, because obviously there's all 9 Bundesliga 2 games taking place. I don't have goal updates for the Koln game, obviously, as I'm doing this game. First goal scored in the Bundesliga 2, Darmstadt 1, Regensburg 0. So what a perfect start for Darmstadt. Not even 3 minutes in, I think. I mean, it might literally only be two or 3 minutes in that game. Not even a minute in. It was inside a minute. And Nottingham Forest to lead and West Ham by a goal to 0. Morgan Gibbs White. Good. So Darmstadt lead already against Regensburg inside a minute. A goal from Fraser Hornby has given them the perfect start in that game. And as things stand, Darmstadt were originally 12th anyway, and they are going to finish 12th. So Darmstadt will finish 12th this season, which isn't a bad one. It's not too bad a season for Darmstadt. So they've done alright to finish there. But great stuff for Darmstadt, leading by 1 goal to 0 already against Jan Regensburg. What's gone black? Now it's time for some Iron Brew.
Like to be quite direct, Kaiserslautern. Get the ball up towards him quickly, and his striking partner is Daniel Hanslik. He's a selfless type as forwards go.
Ah, never mind. The goal went to VAR and has been disallowed. It's been disallowed for handball, so 0-0 in that game. And Hibs have won their first Scottish Women's Premier League title. For the first, they won their first one in 18 years. It's been 18 years since they won it, and they've won it whilst playing against Rangers. They beat Rangers by a goal to 0. They've won it. Hibs have won it. Outstanding. Well done to them. Them Rangers women's is not beating Rangers is no easy feat when it's the women's, because their women's team's very good. Now here come FC Koln coming forward already.
I think is his favourite position. Getting forward on the right.
They've still got it. And there's a shot by went to space. That did nearly. It almost went to space. So as we were, 0-0 in all the games. Hi Darryl, watching the Women's FA Cup final. Oh yeah, I forgot that was on today.
To contemplate what might happen if they lose this game.
Oh, really?
Would give Kaiserslautern, theoretically speaking, a chance.
Bournemouth would have been promoted to the National League, and Chelsea were in against United. Shot. Oh, it was a penalty. It took them a. They needed a penalty to beat United earlier this season. To beat United earlier this season, I think it was, with a big penalty. Up your nose! Prost.
The Bundesliga a lot, you'll know that name.
Yeah.
He is the brother of Nico Elvedi.
He is Nico Elvedi's brother, I thought it was.
Great rivals in this part of Germany. Reinhanser.
So good stuff for Koln. They've had the first 2 shots of the game. Both of them have gone nowhere near mind. Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew.
Drop back there. Just to exchange a couple of passes. Represents Bosnia-Herzegovina at international level.
That's an error. Kaiserslautern a win. Good save by Marvin Schwab. Danger not cleared though. Cross back in. Header wide. That was almost a disastrous start for for FC Köln there. One mistake and he almost conceded from it. It was a good effort as well from Ake. He hit the shot. It was a good effort as well. Well saved by Marvin Schwab. And then it was crossed back in towards Ake again. And he's a dangerous little player. Dangerous player. Dangerous little player.
Former captain. He's not a natural captain though. He's been such a good Koln player for a long time. You can feel that extra bit of tension.
Tony Bellew. I thought that's who it was. Oh dear. So Darmstadt were leading. The goal got disallowed in the end by VAR for handball. 6 minutes later, Regensburg have taken the lead instead through them. 8 minutes in, Darmstadt 0, Regensburg 1. Doing the wait. That's nice. Have fun. Devil drinking air. Yeah, you'll be drinking air in a minute.
It's best to get on the end of it. Kral has custody of the ball.
What's this? The Okie Koki you in out and out shaking it all about. Do the Okie Koki turn around?
Officially speaking, a couple of attempts apiece. Oh yeah?
Look in there.
Keep the pressure high. Kuba was the coach. It was very much the gegenpressing approach from
All right. Okay, so there's goals coming in at the minute, just as we speak. It's on YouTube, mate. It's either on YouTube or Beffy65, depends which one you want on. Right, there's goals coming in. Hanover have taken the lead at Hertha Berlin. FC Nuremberg have just taken the lead against Eintracht Braunschweig. And Ulm are winning against Poison Münster. So what does that mean to the table then? What does that mean to the table? So Hanover are currently winning it. Right. Hanover winning at Hertha Berlin means that they're going to finish 7th in the league as it stands. Nuremberg winning, so they're finishing 10th. Ulm are winning against Poison Münster, which, sorry for Ulm, they're already relegated. But it's bad news for Münster and Braunschweig, who are losing to Nuremberg, because that means that they're both still tied on 35 points. But as long as Braunschweig don't get a point, Münster will be safe. Braunschweig will be in the relegation playoff as it stands. So this is what happens. Every goal that goes in, there's always going to be a big reason. We're gonna get. You got mice in the background. I hear you rattling in the background. That was her coming in with a big bag of stuff. Comes in with loads of bags. Oh! Cleaners are winning. Kitchen cleaners are winning at the minute. Kitchen cleaners. Okay. No, sorry, the rattling that you heard me, by the way, was something that Mia had passed me, but
Venturing forward, but Martin Schwebe.
yeah, it was something that Mia had passed me to have a look at, but it was what was inside was rattling, so I don't know why. I'm trying to stop it. That's why I'm muting the mic, so I don't think you want to hear all that, all the rattling. Big bag of sweets to fill you up. Ha, no chance. Where's the daddy?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. Nicholas put Ajax.
As a player, you hope not.
Are Ajax winning?
Yes.
4 attempts already.
Right.
Registered by
What's
FC Koln.
Jordan Henderson.
John Henson won. 5-0, 2-0 down. What a shame.
FIFA Cup
Well, I'll tell you, this is big. Sparta Rotterdam have just equalised against PSV Eindhoven, which means Ajax are champions as it
And
stands.
I'm making it just.
booze audible.
Oh, so Ajax are now champions as it stands. PSV have just conceded an equaliser. Yeah, final game in the Eredivisie as well today as well. So all the leagues coming towards ending now. He's naughty, isn't he, Scotty? Is he, El?
In Austria, Gazi Begovic.
Yes, at a kitchen cleaners.
Champions League experience there.
Ajax is a kitchen cleaner, is it?
Karnoch seems to have recovered from that early injury. It's very much the Kaiserslautern
Oh yeah.
game of Hanslik.
There's a kitchen spray called Ajax.
The defence.
Huh.
See if Koln can
This could be a goal. What a save! Oh,
saved it from Kites. But again, Koln.
damn. Should have been a goal for Köln. It should have been a goal. What an excellent save by Julian Kral. Both keepers tested already. Great start. Lively start to this game, ladies and gentlemen. Still with Köln. Ball in towards the penalty area. Header. Goal! To FC Köln! Eric Martels!
Going to be the goal that secures promotion.
They should have scored a couple of moments ago. But FC Köln finally have the lead. Eric Martels with the header. Into the far corner. Keeper routed to the spot. 1-0 Köln. Om trekker dusty start. Og jeder hat jetzt hart.
And Kites together there.
Olaf, Olaf. Kölle, Olaf. Den vänder trummeltjeget. Som ståndar parat. Om trekker dusty start. Og jeder hat jetzt hart. Kölle, Olaf, Olaf.
Been the obvious choice.
And that's a big goal as well, because just as they've scored, Elversberg have just scored at Schalke 04, which means if Köln hadn't scored, it'd be a 1 point gap, and FC Köln now have the lead. Oh wow! 1-0 Elversberg and 1-0 to FC Köln. What an important time to score that is. Oh wow! In der 15. Spielminuten. Tor für 1. FC Köln. Neuer Spielstand 1-0. Torschütze Nummer 6. Eric Martens. Goal for 1. FC Köln. The goal scorer to make it 1-0 to FCK. Number 6, Eric Martens.
This is the one you gave me.
Well, why is it still in there then?
Actually been promoted.
1-0 Köln.
Professional footballer. Now 6 Koln shots in the opening quarter of an hour. Shots are attempts. Was a headed attempt. Eric Martel.
Yeah, that was an important goal because Elversberg have just scored as well. So, as it stands, with Hamburg drawing, Köln are up as the champions of the Bundesliga 2. That is unless Hamburg get themselves a goal. Actually, I beg your pardon. Koln need Hamburg to lose. To lose or draw, so yeah. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, yeah, Hamburg on. Yeah, as long as Hamburg don't win, then Köln are champions with this result as it stands. Elversberg scored as well, which means they're on 58. Hamburg on 60. Köln 61. Elversberg's goal has actually just been disallowed for offside by VAR, so that means it remains Schalke 04 0, Elversberg 0. But as it stands, with this point, Elversberg will be finishing third, and they will be playing Erste FC Heidenheim for a place in the Bundesliga, because the relegation player for the Bundesliga works differently. If you finish third in the Bundesliga 2, you will play against a team that finishes 16th in the Bundesliga. So if Heidenheim win against Elversberg in that playoff, Heidenheim will stay up, Elversberg will stay down. But if Elversberg win, they swap places. Heidenheim will be relegated to Bundesliga 2, and Elversberg will be promoted to the Bundesliga. So it's all to play for. Dusseldorf have just taken the lead against Magdeburg, and it's Zimmermann with the goal. And I'm not on about the thing that you put in food either. Not cinnamon, it's Zimmermann. Not the thing you put in spicy food. Matthias Zimmermann with the goal there for Fortuna Dusseldorf, which means the standings for Dusseldorf then, they are level with Paderborn and Elversberg on 56 points, but goal difference is separating them. This is what I say. If Dusseldorf win, so Dusseldorf win at the moment. If Dusseldorf win, and if Paderborn lose and Elversberg lose, Dusseldorf go third. So it really is all to play for in majority of the games. Majority of the games have got a big important meaning in the state of play. It's what I say. It's going to be an entertaining one. Elversberg have just had a goal to slough offside and have scored again. So this time it is 1-0. So this time it is 1-0. Okay, no, it's not. Well, I said it was. Oh. Well, it came up with the thing, but it's obviously not now. Never mind. Oh, yeah, there it is. Elversberg have scored. So 1-0 now to them, and they're finishing third as things stand. Literally, one goal changes everything, and it's Petkov with the goal for Elversberg. And he hasn't scored in ages. Petkov hasn't scored in a long time. He hasn't scored. Oh my god, he hasn't scored since the end of January, Lucas Petkov. So that's his first goal since the end of January for Lucas Petkov for Elversberg. Nuremberg have just made it 2-0 against Eintracht Braunschweig, which means that they are definitely going to be finishing in 10th place today. Top 10 finish though for Nuremberg, not bad. And it's Emreli again, he got the first goal as well. Oh, ball in, headed wide by FC Kaiserslautern. What a shame. Yeah, Barcelona have won the league, haven't they? So, there you go. Wait, my mum, that's my mum, she's downstairs. When I was young, and in my prime.
He was attempting. Kleinhanser there to close down Jan Thielmann. He's been in very fine form. Thielmann. Seen him at right back before.
So Köln 1, Kaiserslautern 0.
To be higher up the pitch.
They've done so well. They're doing well, Köln. It's been a good game so far. Both teams have some good opportunities. Both keepers being tested. But no way through for Kaiserslautern. Koln with the lead.
It's available and stretching for it. Daniel Downs following on from the
I was about to auto-type Mamma Minion. No, don't bother with that.
This was the ball sent over by Begovic. Wasn't perfect for Downs. Still made something of
It's
it.
a good headed clearance.
No foul play inside the area.
Right then, 22 minutes in now, pretty much, in this massive game. Didn't read.
Here in the city, tail end of last season when Koln defeated Union, gave them hope going into the final day. Couldn't preserve their status. It's the seventh emotional since 1998. Now they want the seventh.
That's poor decision making.
And in position to return.
Yes, until
As things
till
stand,
Thursday,
it's
because
very
I'm
much a
in
Sunday
Edinburgh
for as
Thursday to
things stand.
Saturday, and
Hear that phrase
then
a
I'll
lot.
carry it on again on Sunday. I'll still be having my Iron Brew on the streams, but
Safety first, all the way back to Julian
your cheat
Grant.
code is a Morrison's breakfast. But to be fair, I bet it adds up in
His
money.
place midway through the season.
Not really, it's only like 3 or 4 quid.
Paderborn.
How's it a cheat code, by the way? Because at the end of the day,
Excitement
it's not
equation.
really a cheat code. I'm having scrambled egg and beans on toast. I'd be having the same at home.
By the Bundesliga, the second
But you get more egg. You actually get more egg
Hubers
at Morrison's than you would actually doing it at home.
towards Thielmann. Neuer and
Is that right?
perfect contact, was it?
£5 for a pack of eggs that lasts me a week.
They got away with it.
You pay double. No, I don't. I definitely don't, because
To what occurred.
I mean I got a pack of 12 eggs from
That seemed
I got a pack of 12 eggs from Lidl the other day. Well, at least a week ago.
Warning, rebuke
About a week ago, something like that.
for young Thielmann.
And we got to remember, I'm not having eggs every day. I'm only having eggs when I go to the gym. And I shouldn't really be having more than 4 eggs. I shouldn't really be having more than 4 eggs in a week. But
Darmstadt.
I break it and I have like 6 sometimes. But I shouldn't really be having it.
Darmstadt in their last game.
I can have egg. I just can't. I shouldn't be having it.
Their hearts
I shouldn't really be having more than 4 eggs a week.
back and forth sort of contest.
It just gives me appalling wind.
Picked up under his aegis
So,
as he took over the reins.
see, I'm more of a protein.
Their away form has
I'm
been
more of like a
disappointing.
protein
Just
fibre
one
and
point gathered from their last 5 matches
yeah.
on their travels.
See, I'm more like a. See,
Still going on.
oh, they'll be going on there for quite a while. My diet mainly is all protein, fibre, and carbohydrate based, really, because I can't have fruit and veg, so I can't really get a lot of vitamin C stuff. I'll have fruit juice, and that's about it. But yeah, so like I'm a bit sort of restricted as to what I can actually have sometimes, because
Can alter things here. Trajectory of this game. And
you know,
played in
so it's a bit of a nightmare.
on the left-hand side.
Having a fair-
Relatively straightforward.
Having mince, I'm having mince on quite a few occasions, which is nice. Chicken breast, etc. Can never find turkey breast. Never know where you can actually find a proper turkey breast.
Himself on the ball just seconds ago. That headed goal. They are Pacarada serving in the cross. So that goes
How
down
many
to
is your
six.
breakfast and how many times a week
Sixth
you have?
of this league
What are you
season.
on about?
Highlight him before. Important.
What are you on about?
He
How
turns
many is your
and
breakfast? What are you on about?
into the penalty area. Heinz was in position there. Waldschmidt. Heinz again.
If you're on about juice wise, if you're on about
Koln.
fruit juice, normally about 200, 300, 200, 300 mil.
With his intention.
How much is the Morrison's egg and how many times do you eat it in there? I don't go in there all the time, mate. I go into Morrison's like once or twice a week. I don't have it that many times. If you spend more than me on eggs. Does it matter, Scotty, if I spend more money than you on eggs? Does it matter? But you have eggs. You've got to remember, you have eggs every single day. I don't, and I won't, because I can't afford to have 10 eggs in a day, 10 eggs a week, because it gives me terrible wind. 6 is the very max I'll go with regards to eggs. That's why I don't have eggs every day. I won't always have eggs, because I have appalling wind. Okay, well, it seems like you have eggs every single day when normally. Every time I see your bloody photos, it's always eggs, 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 eggs. So, go on, and how many eggs do you actually have in a week then, in that case, then? If you're going to make me answer your question, you answer mine. Seems fair. And I bet you still have more eggs than me, because I won't have any more than 4 to 6 eggs a week, because it gives me appalling wind. Not had eggs since Thursday. Well, you have eggs majority of the time, no? 12. There's no way you have 12 in a week. There's no way you have 12 eggs in a week. How many eggs do you put in your scrambled egg, like? I only use 2 eggs. I only use 2 eggs, because that's the most I'll go. 12. I don't know how anyone can have 12 eggs in a week. You're not meant to have 12 in a week, but well, according to online, you're not meant to. This could be a goal. It is. It's 2-0. 2-0. Safe to eat 1 to 2 eggs a day. Well, not 3 then in a day, is it? Yeah, exactly. You're only meant to have like, well, 6 at a very max. You can have 6 at the max, but not 12 in a week. It's balmy. 2-0 Koln. I think it's Luke of Ultimate as well. Koln, Allah, Allah. Koln, Allah. Yeah, beautiful. Damien Downs in the penalty area. First time pass. Luke of Ultimate. The German international scores. 2-0 Koln. That's them promoted now, surely. 2-0's always a dangerous scoreline, though. La 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 da la 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 la.
Oh, look at Jordan Pickford.
Colour, Allah, Allah.
Are they just letting him
Colour, Allah. I don't know.
Look at him.
In the 30. Spielminuten. Tor Erste FC Köln. Neues Spielstand 2-0. Und Torschütze mit der Nummer 9, Luca Waldschmidt. And it's 2-0 to Erste FC Köln against FC Kaiserslautern. And the goal scorer this time, it's number 9, Luca Waldschmidt. Yes, lovely. Mate, I'm surprised he doesn't look like an egg. He shouldn't be. No one should have that many eggs. That's just ridiculous. Anyone who has more than, I'd say, okay, maybe you could sort of get away with 3 in a day. But maybe if you're only having it twice a week, not maximum about at the very max. Normally about 6 eggs a week is what you're normally allowed. Because eggs, I tell you what. Although in fairness though, Scotty does go to the gym about 4 times a week. I only go twice a week or 1 a week. Mia doesn't have eggs, Scotty, so that's wrong. Mia has 1. No, she doesn't. She doesn't eat egg. She won't eat egg. So that comment's completely bullshit. Get rid of that because that's wrong. Get your facts right before you say that. She doesn't eat egg, does she? I've already said this. You know this by now. If he ends up with high cholesterol, that's his own fault. See, I try and go at the very max, very max 6. At the maximum 6. Sometimes I don't have eggs at all, and sometimes just have beans on toast. I won't have eggs. I don't always have egg. If I'm at the gym, then I might, but I don't have loads of eggs. You should never have 12 eggs in a week. Never mind his mate saying he's saying his mate has 15 in a day. Yeah, that's bullshit. There's no way he has 15 eggs in a day. You'd end up ill. You'd be ill having 15 in a day. If you have that many in a day, then fucking hell, you look like an egg. That's just silly. Oh, it looks like we got a sub for Koln here. And is it an injury-related one? Looks like an injury-related. Oh, yeah. That's Dominic Hines hobbling off. 10. I know protein's good recovery, but there's having good recovery, but then there's having a good amount, and then there's just been ridiculous with the amount. That shouldn't have that many. Should never have that many in a day. I think that's disgraceful. Actually, don't have it that many times in a day. Should never. 2 a day is the very max. For me, I'll have, and I only have it either 2 or 3 times a week at the maximum. I'll only be having it twice this week because obviously, well, I won't be at the gym on Friday, will I? Because obviously, I'm heading off for a few nights. How much is Morrison's Cafe meal? By the time you add on the beans, it's about £4. But I've got no problem paying £4 for it because the food at Morrison's Cafe food is nice. You get good food there, actually, to be fair, for the price. It's good food. So you're guaranteed to get a good meal either way. But I only go to Morrison's Cafe like once, twice a week at the very maximum. I normally sometimes only go once a week. So, you know, normally like once or twice a week at the max. I don't go that often. £8 in total. Yeah, well, it's not that bad. It's not bad, to be fair, is it though? Yeah, it's not bad though. At the end of the day, Scotty, I'm the one that's eating it. You're not you, so who gives a shit? Stop fucking going on about it. Oh, we'll tell him. Fucking hell. You've never heard me when I've had a Gordon before. Oh, fool. Up your nose, I don't give a shit. Anywhere will do. You'll struggle to get them in any of them drawers because I don't know if there's any room. Right. If you put it in that second drawer, you've got to remember I'm putting my mic in there after. So I don't know, I'm going to get it in there. Yeah, because all you're going is, how much is this, how much is this? Yeah, you're the one who always recommends the most expensive things. Like the innocent stuff, like £3, £4. Foyer is nearly £5. Like, all the stuff you recommend is always expensive, so you can't talk about prices. Don't talk about prices to me. I'm the one paying it, not you, so does it really matter? It's like £1. The bigger bottle is only £1 extra. Like, you might as well get the extra one, don't you? There wasn't any Yeo Valley when I went there last. There was no Yeo Valley when I went before, so I had to get fire. I'm fine with either, really. It doesn't make a difference. I'm the one that's paying for it. As long as I don't run out of money, I'm fine. It's me who's paying for them, so... Oh, shit. It's me who's paying for them, so there you go. Now, what have you done? You've put 2 pre-goblins in 1.
You've knocked it. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah, when I gave you it, you knocked it.
why have I got one of the big ones?
Oh, it doesn't matter, they're all the same.
Did I that one training as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Hertha have equalised against Hannover 96. I'll get to the ground. I'll get to the latest scores shortly. Yeah, that's right. Oh, what a free kick and what a save by the keeper. Whew. Excellent effort. Yep. Van der Dijs is 3 minuten spelerwechsel bij een beste FC Köln. Auswechselspieler Spieler für Köln Nummer 3, Dominik Heinz. Und die neue Spieler für die Billigots Nummer 2, Joel Schmid. Substitution brought to you by Donald Johnson for 1st FC Köln. Leaving the field is number 3, Dominik Heinz. And coming on the field to replace him is number 2, Joel Schmid. Let's have a look at the latest scores then around the grounds in the Bundesliga 2 then. These are your latest scores. Currently Eintracht Braunschweig 0, FC Nürnberg 3, SV Darmstadt 0, Regensburg 1, 1st FC Köln 2, Kaiserslautern 0, which we know, Greuther Fürth 0, Hamburg SV 0, which means Köln are winning the league as it stands. Hertha Berlin 1, Hannover 96 1, Karlsruhe 0, Paderborn 0, Magdeburg 0, Fortuna Düsseldorf 1, Schalke 04 0, Elversberg 1, and Ulm 1, Preußen Münster 0. Those are your latest scores around the grounds in Bundesliga 2. Bundesliga 2 scores for you only.
That's why Heinz was his direct opponent.
So 2-0 to 1st FC Köln. First goal came 14 minutes in from Eric Martels, and then a goal in the 30th minute from Luca Waldschmidt. FCK 2, FCK 0. Very strange, isn't it? Coffee.
This morning, and I eavesdropped on a few conversations involving Köln fans.
Oh! We might hear some Köln fans cheering in a moment, because Hamburg have conceded. Further leading Hamburg. There should be some cheers going round shortly. Greuther Fürth 1, Hamburger SV 0. Felix Klaus. Felix Klaus with the goal.
It's 11 shots or attempts to 6.
Oh, there's a few cheers in the stadium.
Goals.
Yep. Few cheers in the stadium. I think the news is coming through. Hamburg have conceded to Greuther Fürth. And the Rhein-Energy Stadion is going berserk. There's fans holding up. Fans holding up fake Bundesliga 2 Meisterschales, the trophy. There's people come with plastic trophies, and yeah, I think the Köln fans have realised it. Massive goal. Köln now lead at the top of the table by 2 points.
Short of everything going on at the moment.
It's going well, isn't it, for FC Koln?
Finish first. Ahead
As it stands, FC Koln will be promoted as the champions tonight.
Elversberg would find themselves
Still time for Hamburg to get themselves back into it, though.
against Heidenheim.
Brilliant first half from FC Koln.
And if Koln do end up as champions, their presentation will be here after the game. Were it to be Hamburg, it would be delayed by a day, made in Hamburg itself. So the co-CEOs of the DFN, different places today. Well, they want the trophy. The Koln fans.
And there you go, some of the fans
Grab it.
holding up holding up their own Meister Charlotte. I wonder how long the actual... How long is this?
You're winning now.
The throw for
Oh,
Kaiserslautern.
that means PSV have won the league then.
Fits and starts from the visitors.
They're going to nick the league off Ajax then as it stands.
Second, Kaiserslautern, corner of the game. Back to that Ache.
So how long's the Goodison Park thing supposed to finish?
Plural. 2 in 1 fell
When's the
swoop.
Goodison Park thing meant to finish?
Been a very different narrative than the one we are currently telling. And
Oh,
slow motion. The way he played that one in, but now they get forward fiercely. Basic was wired in. Thielmann
here come Koln again.
making the supporting run.
Played into the centre.
Pulls it back.
Oh, he tried to play it back. That was a silly decision.
Ran out of steam there from a Koln
Never done that.
point of view, and then Thielmann with the illegal challenge.
Poor decision, that. How the hell's he got in the stadium with a vape? He's getting the stadium banned.
Mentioned earlier, mostly a cloudy day here by the Rhine, but the sun has come out, and the sun is truly shining on FC Köln.
What's for dinner tonight? I don't know.
Kaiserslautern has very difficult opponents.
I don't know. Probably won't have much. Probably just have some.
Bear that out.
Probably just have a bowl of pasta or something and some ketchup. I don't know. Like,
Fight.
it's Sunday, so I just tend to sort of. I don't have much on a Sunday because
Left there. Fight.
I don't eat much on a Sunday because I had a takeaway yesterday. I had a Parmo yesterday.
Last few minutes.
So-
This time it was too late. 3-2 to Kaiserslautern.
Well, you might not like it, Scotty, but I do. So
Better for Kaiserslautern.
if I like it, let me have it.
Is Schwebe.
I'm not the one
Such a
eating it.
fine piece of goalkeeping. Zimmer. It's the man who pulled it back.
You see me pizza?
They had
Yes.
Kessa with the drive, ready to give it plenty of power.
Yeah. The men's team have played their last game at Goodison Park, but the women's are moving to Goodison Park next season.
Corner. Something from the training ground.
Yeah, which is good because it's nice. They decided that they weren't going to knock Goodison Park down in the end because the women's team said, "Oh well, can we use it then, please?" And they thought, "Yeah, you know what?
The left.
We'll let the women's team have the games there then."
Gone past the 45-minute mark.
So at least it'll still be there for everyone to see.
Ritter.
Madame den Herren, Nackspitside presenteert van Douwe Johnson. 3 minuten Nackspitside. Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a minimum of 3 minutes added time, a minimum of 3 minutes of added time. Added time brought to you by Douwe Johnson. Two 0 to Chelsea.
Have to pay attention here, Köln.
Hey, some of the
Decidedly.
some of the Southampton fans have actually stayed to see what goes on here. A lot of the Southampton fans have decided to stay in the stadium to watch all of this.
From the current fans as tempers get a bit frayed.
Why not? I don't blame them.
The other card has come out.
Famous Daddy, did he enjoy his breakfast? I don't bloody know. I wasn't up when he had his breakfast. I don't know what he had for breakfast. I know was I meant to know. Vamos FC Koln desde Chile. That's from Guillermo Bascunian.
Rim-faced. It was Lieberknecht.
Vamos FC Koln from Chile. Is basically what he's saying. That's a message in Spanish. Obviously, Espanol is the Spanish that they speak. Spanish they speak in Chile. Espanol is the language they speak.
Stylish footballer.
You lazy git. Sleeps to God knows what time. To be fair, I actually got up a lot. I got up a lot earlier today. I got up at about 11:10 instead today, rather than yesterday. I didn't get up until 12:20. So I definitely had a full-on sleep in yesterday. So I was up a bit earlier today.
No doubt about it.
When it's a weekend, I just want to lie in.
Chopping in.
But can you blame me?
Catching Florian Kainz.
Can't blame me for wanting to lie in on wanting lions on the weekend.
Promise just a couple of minutes of added time.
You're lucky.
End of this half.
No one's bothered. I just sleep till when I
It's
do.
all gone
Come on, is vamos. Hola y buenas tardes desde Inglaterra. Now, Nicola just putting something in Spanish there, everyone. That just means, basically, the vamos means come on, what she's saying. And also, hola y buenas tardes desde Inglaterra is basically, hello, good afternoon from England, which is known in Spain as Inglaterra.
Florian Kainz.
Free kick in the end, blocked. Not much action in added time. No,
Much more activity.
I'm not going to be looking for a while. To be fair,
And Koln,
got too much going on,
of course.
and that's half time.
Promotion, but to win the title
I'm not looking at the moment. Don't need to.
got things going for Feet
And that is half time, ladies and gentlemen.
And then Luka Waldschmidt
Koln
with the second
2-0
goal.
up.
And Kaiserslautern on the back of that, looking rather punch-drunk. Köln 2, Kaiserslautern 0.
And that's the half-time break. Koln 2, Kaiserslautern 0. And what an important and brilliant first half from FC Koln. Alright. 4-0 to Nuremberg. But I'll go through all the half-time scores with you in just a moment. First of all, latest scores for you all in the Premier League. Brentford 0, Fulham 1. Raul Jimenez scored after 16 minutes. And it's currently half-time, West Ham 0, Forest 1. And it's also Leicester 0, Ipswich 0 at the moment as we speak. Yeah, but we'd have to try and find we'd find an alternative. They'd find alternatives. I mean, Universal Credit doesn't last that long. Universal Credit doesn't last that long. But I'm not capable enough of working actually because ever since I've had me backup, they've classed me as not capable of working. So I don't have to look for work anytime soon. For at least another 13 months. So that's saves all the stress of having to bloody hassle with all that. Saves me the stress actually. I could do without all the hassle at the moment. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my own life the way I want to enjoy it, and I keep saying to people, you can say what you like. I don't give a shit. So if you should be working, you can't enjoy life while working. Well, I can do what I fucking want. And if you don't agree with it, you can fuck off. Simple as. Half-time scores for you all in the Zweite Bundesliga. Oh, Brentford have just equalised. And it's Bayern and Bremer. Shock. Zweite Bundesliga half-time scores then for you all. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't go. That's why if I ever went for a job, it would only be part-time. There's no way I'd be working full-time. Definitely don't have the capability of doing full-time. I wouldn't mentally be able to do it. There's the new stadium that they're moving into. Superb little stadium, that. Yep. Simple as that. As long as we enjoy, as long as we're happy ourselves, no one can say anything else. Half-time scores in the Bundesliga 2. Eintracht Braunschweig 0, Nuremberg 4. That's the half-time score. A hat-trick from Mahia M. Whaley, who hasn't scored in the last 3 matches. Scored 3 in... He scored 4 goals in 3 matches, but hasn't scored in his last 2 matches for Nuremberg. But he scored a hat-trick today. And also... a goal from Julian Justvan. Pretty much sealed the deal there. 4-0 to Nuremberg, and that means that Eintracht Braunschweig, regardless now of what happens in the Preußen Münster game, Braunschweig are going to be playing in the relegation playoff against a team that finished 3rd in the Zweite Liga. 3-0 Chelsea. Fucking hell. United's women's are just poor. Let's be honest. I mean, Chelsea's women's are just ridiculous, so we're never going to win that. SV Darmstadt 0, Regensburg 1. Goal from Worm after 8 minutes. After Darmstadt had a goal inside the first minute, disallowed for offside by VAR. 2-0 to Erste FC Köln. Goal in the 14th minute from Eric Mantels. And then another goal in the 30th minute from Luka Valchimit. Oh, they're letting off fireworks at the new ground as well. There's fireworks going off at both grounds, the new ground and Goodison Park. Quite a send-off for Goodison Park, do you mean? Quite a send-off. Pyros getting let off and all sorts. Luka Waldschmidt and Eric Martels with the goals there. Greuther Fürth 1, Hamburg SV 0. Big goal from Felix Klaus. And that means that Hamburg are going to lose the title to FC Köln as it stands. Hertha 1, Hanover 1. Goal for Hanover scored by Tristoli, cancelled out by the equaliser from Reis for Hertha. Karlsruhe 0, Paderborn 0, Magdeburg 0, Dusseldorf 1. Goal from Zimmermann. And Schalke 0, Elversberg 1. Up there as well. They're heading towards an important 3 points there with the home of Schalke. Petkov with his first goal since the end of January. And in the other game, it's currently Ulm 1, Preußen Münster 0. Ulm already relegated, looking to finish the season on a high. And PSV Eindhoven have claimed the Eredivisie title for the 26th time after winning today. And it didn't matter what happened in the Ajax game. PSV won, and that means PSV are champions again. That's just come up on Sky Sports. Semir Telalovic with the goal. His first goal in 2 games for Ulm. And those are all the half-time scores for you all. Nicola sent one the £10 stickers. Thank you very much. For your halls, Peter Griffin's doggy is saying hi. That's a hippo. I mean, I appreciate it, but that is not a dog. It's a hippo on a chair. But anyway, yeah. Thank you very much anyway. Right, on that note, let's go for half-time break. And Köln are 45 minutes away from the Bundesliga and winning the title. Can they get the title, or will Hamburg find a way back in the second half in their game against Greuther Fürth? We'll all find out in a bit. See you for second half. Right. It's time now, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of this game. And FC Koln lead 2-0 at half time. And as it stands, a win in the league because Hamburg are losing at Greuther Fürth. Now, a goal has just gone in at the very start of the second half. Schalke 0, Elversberg 2. Which means Elversberg have definitely now, unless something miraculous happens for Schalke, Elversberg have definitely secured their third place spot and will play against FC Heidenheim for a place in the Bundesliga. And it's a goal from Maurice Neubauer as the second half has just got underway. And Max Verstappen's won the Grand Prix again. Boring! Right. Second half is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Magdeburg 1, Dusseldorf 1 now, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody of a current persuasion was taking anything for granted ahead of this game. Confirmation that Linton Miner is on. He takes the place of Yusuf Gazibegovic.
Oh, sugar.
Tillman mentioned no stranger to the right back position. Flexible enough to slide back. Straight away activity for Miner. Here's Bacarada. And he topples over.
Halbzeitspielerwechsel beim ersten FC Köln. Auswechselspieler Nummer 25, Yusuf Gazibegovic. Neue Spieler für 1. FC Köln mit der Nummer 37, Linton Miner. Substitution at half time for FC Köln. Leaving the field is number 25, Yusuf Gazibegovic. Coming on the field is number 37, Linton Miner.
Werner, though, who takes it. Waldschmidt to the line to attack it. So to Hubers, who had made that run. Thought he had timed the run rather well. Natural leader. Timo Hubers in his second spell with Koln.
Oh, that box has just restarted itself. Donating the pen. She always does. I keep saying you don't have to, but I appreciate it.
Didn't want was drama. They wanted something straightforward, and right now that's what they're getting.
Right, there's goals going in, and an important goal. Greuther Fürth 1, Hamburg SV 1. Now that makes things interesting. Dompe with a goal. That means now, if Hamburg score a second goal, they will take the title off FC Köln. Hamburg win and they win the league. Hamburg fail to win, Köln win the league. So it's massive. Also, Karlsruhe are leading Paderborn, so Paderborn are going to bottle it on the last day of the season. They were looking to finish in third place, but they're not going to now.
The big jump from kickers Offenbach.
But
the Regionalliga in the 4th division, all the way to the Bundesliga. To be content with Zweite Bundesliga football in this campaign. This is attended to there by Filip Karoc. Remember, Köln can only win the title as opposed to just being promoted if they win this game and Hamburg fail to win their match. Hamburg in action against Greuther Fürth, an away game for them. I'm hearing that it's now 1-1.
yeah, 1-1 now. And 2-0 to Nottingham Forest.
Away by Hubers.
Good.
Alanga.
Anthony Alanga.
Difficult situation for him at the start of the campaign because Köln were very committed.
Do I have the thanks thing turned on mine? I haven't turned on my
They made the change though on match day 11, the game against Hertha, who's ultimately Urbi wants to move to Bayern, so there is a chance right now as we speak right now for Urbi to be a double champion, first and second divisions. Kaiserslautern still have to believe they can take something from this game. Thielmann is the auxiliary right back in this constellation now, getting his head to the ball.
Oh, Milankovic.
All the while,
Milankovic.
the masked Tim Lempele looks on. Marlon Ritter to take the corner, as is his wont. Well, Kaiserslautern has that almost lazy delivery style.
Ooh.
Eventually the whistle comes to the aid of Köln. Referees over
No. There's nothing about it on
So
any videos.
expect that Köln will play towards that south end in the second half, but not this time because of how the toss of the coin worked out.
Ah.
Winning that toss to try something different, switching the two sets of players around. Talking about Elversberg earlier, they are 2 in front now. Away to Schalke.
You just don't see it on there. You don't actually see it on there.
He's Neubauer. Target in that game, so as though that might be the 1, 2, 3. Certainly at the moment it would be Köln, Hamburg, Elversberg in that order.
So Köln are still hanging on to this title,
Win their game,
despite Hamburg equalising at Fürth.
finish ahead of Köln. Therefore,
Karlsruhe
claim
against Paderborn is 1-0 at the moment, along with Hertha Hanover's 1-0. There's now 2-0 Karlsruhe. 2-0 Karlsruhe.
Mostly a smooth season, operating on the left.
Oh, Jan Dander got sent off the Hearts. God.
Ahead of him in the pecking order, if you like.
Oh, hello.
Talk about Finkgräfe possibly moving somewhere else.
Oh, that's definitely knackered Braunschweig if this is the case. Brentford 2-1 now. Munster have equalised against Ulm, and that means that it's definitely game over for Braunschweig. With them losing 4-0, Braunschweig will be finishing 16th and be in that relegation playoff.
One of many players who could have left Koln last summer when they got relegated. Some clauses in their respective contracts, but stayed.
What's Forrest going
Very
to
much the pattern.
That goal.
So from multiple members of the
Craig
squad,
Dawson as well, but he doing that game. Oh, shock.
it is a very special city.
I'm
This.
sure he used to play for them, didn't he?
Just ask anyone who's played.
If you just joined us, thanks for joining us.
Any of the squad members as they are right
Koln
now.
hanging on.
Michael Tripper, the stadium announcer,
I
always
have
says,
2 million.
slightly taunting the visiting fans. Welcome in der schönsten Stadt Deutschlands, which translates as in the most beautiful city in Germany. Certainly the vibe is always.
It is. I mean, it is probably one of the. It is a beautiful city in Deutschland.
Trying to create something that it bypassed.
Uh,
Ache there, and the game really has
Is this a goal?
bypassed Ragnar Ache since
Yes.
the first few minutes.
Right. There's a goal in Firth,
Basic.
and it's not for Hamburg. Firth 2, Hamburg 1. Now the crowd again will start. The crowd will cheer you again in a moment.
Because of the live.
It's just my way of saying thank you. I don't drink or smoke, so I can afford it. That was worth it. So proud of both him and the speaking as their mum's best friend.
Wrestling stand.
Yeah.
Seeing
Thank you.
Hennes in the Bundesliga again next term. Linton Miner has a spring in his step. Miner.
Oh, mine and the
Was
man.
positioned in there. Pakarada.
How have we not heard any cheers?
They keep this attack going. Köln.
That's a pen! Yep, definitely. Penalty Koln. Bit of a tussle in the penalty area. Chance for 3-0 Köln to penalty.
Kaiserslautern
And Darmstadt,
getting themselves
I
into
think, are
trouble.
about to equalise here against... Yep, they've equalised against Regensburg. 1-1 there.
Opposed.
But here's what matters though. Tussle in the penalty area. Waldschmidt goes down under challenge. Clumsy. It's a definite penalty. Penalty to us to FC Köln. And it's a chance for 3-0 and good night.
Waldschmidt on target earlier.
Right then. Here we go.
It's always had the makings of a difficult afternoon for Köln.
Penalty then for FC Köln.
But they're handling the
And who's
assignment.
taking this? I think it is Waldschmidt.
Just
Is it Waldschmidt?
wait for the roar. If this goes in.
Here we
is-
go.
Look
Oh,
at
he's
that.
in
Waldschmidt. Oh, it's saved.
There was a medical emergency in his
Ah.
hands.
Köln goalkeeper.
Oh, Waldschmidt with the penalty, and it's an excellent save from Julian Quell.
Kaiserslautern require.
That's not a great pen. It's pretty much straight down the middle.
Hasn't straight
It's straight down the middle, but the keeper does dive, but he gets
moving.
somehow manages to keep his arm up, and he gets a really strong hand to it. Excellent save, but with it, really poor penalty Poor penalty from Luca Waldschmidt. Big opportunity missed for Koln as a penalty missed.
And Downs listening intently to what Storks was telling them.
It should have been 3-0. Penalty missed by Luca Waldschmidt. 21 votes, 62% saying promoted, 29% saying champions. As it stands, Koln will be promoted as champions because Hamburg are now losing 2-1 at Greuther Fürth. I think the crowd's found out that there's been a goal and the crowd's picking up the sound now. The crowd is chanting.
It is a day for news to come through and to reach the fans, and good to score again against Hamburg.
Yep, 2-1 there.
Basic. Low effort.
Hello, Sam.
Straight at Kral. Felix Klaus scoring.
I know what Scotty B's going to put. Sammy! The hamburgers are getting eaten. And not by me either. And another goal. It's Magdeburg 2, Fortuna Düsseldorf 1. That means Magdeburg going ahead of Fortuna Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf will be 6th, Magdeburg 5th. So many twists and turns in this Bundesliga 2 table today. Welcome to the last game of the season. This is what happens. There's always drama around the grounds, and especially here, Koln, just over 30 minutes away from getting promoted as champions. That's an excellent save from the keeper. Excellent goalkeeper, but terrible pen. So Elversberg will be in 3rd place today as it stands, and they're playing against Erster FC Heidenheim in a 2-legged tie to get promoted to the Bundesliga. Now if Elversberg win, Elversberg get promoted, Heidenheim get relegated from the Bundesliga, but if Heidenheim win, Elversberg will remain in the Bundesliga 2 and Heidenheim will survive relegation. And Braunschweig in the relegation playoff will play against a team that finishes 3rd in the Dritte Liga. And there's going to be a substitution in a moment. Okay! Oh yeah, this is my top 4 today. It's a good top, isn't it? I got it off my granddad. I got it off my granddad, off my grandma for Christmas. 3-1 Firth. No, that's game over then. That's game over. FC Köln have the title well and truly in their hands now. Hamburg have to score 3 goals within the next 30 minutes to win the league. Won't happen. 3-1 Firth. FC Köln are winning the league today, ladies and gents. Hamburg and Köln back in the Bundesliga. Ah, beautiful. Two clubs that really should be in the Bundesliga. Hamburg have been unlucky. They finished 3rd and 4th. They've never finished in the promotion places since they went down. But they're finally managing it. Come on, FC. 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 In the 1990s. 27, 10, 14.
Coming on, Adidou. Back to Koln. Former Koln player. He is on.
off. Who else is going off here? What numbers are coming up from the party? 9 off. And who else?
Slightly unorthodox, but it works for him.
Zweites 60 Minuten, Dreifach Festspielbauer Meister FC Kaiserslautern. Ausländische Spieler ist Nummer 9 Wagner Ake und die Nummer 24 Janis Heine. Oh, Janis Heuer. Und die Nummer 8 John Zimmer. Einwechselspieler für FC Kaiserslautern mit der Nummer 10 Philipp Clement, die Nummer 27 Frank Wonstadt und die Nummer 48 Faride Alidou. Triple substitution for FC Kaiserslautern. Leaving the field for them is number 8 Gene Zimmer, number 9 Wagner Ake, and number 24 Janis Heuer. Coming on the field is number 10 Philipp Clement, number 27, I beg pardon, Frank Wonstadt, and number 48 Faride Alidou. Substitutions brought to you in the 62nd minute by Daryl Johnson. Two subs made by Koln, 3 subs made by Kaiserslautern. Still both teams with subs up their sleeves. So Alex and Nguyen come on FC. Yeah, which one? FC Koln or the FC Kaiserslautern? Which one? Darmstadt 2, Regensburg 1, and there's another goal at Firth. Greuther Firth 3, Hamburg SV 2. 22 minutes for Hamburg to get 2 more goals. It's a penalty from Glatzel. Crazy, isn't it? FC Köln. Good, good.
Suspiciously close to the touchline.
25 minutes for Köln to either get a third or just keep hold of the 2-0 lead and get promoted to the Bundesliga. Thank you for joining us, people. Thank you very much indeed. Final day of the Bundesliga SWI season. FC Köln going up with Hamburg SV as it stands. Jan Dander sent off for Hearts. Oh God. That's hilarious, huh?
Who scored one of the 2 goals here, was denied by Kral from the penalty spot. Must look like a free kick. That is indeed the outcome. Hanslik.
Let's not forget, by the way, that Köln missed a penalty, so they should have been 3-0 up. Kaiserslautern haven't been great at all second half. Köln pressing on. There's a foul on the player on the right hand side, and there's a man down for Köln at the minute. I don't know who it is actually that's down at the moment. I think Hanslik was trying to help him up. But it looks like FC Köln and their manager are going to get back to the Bundesliga.
To be honest, he's been bouncing around the football scene for a long time. We thought he had finally retired, but happy to come out of retirement to help Koln. In comes the free
Baldy doesn't look very happy, does he?
was up there doing his best to cause a bit of havoc. Then the whistle is sounded.
Free kick came in for Koln. It was headed away, but it was foul in the penalty area, so free kick to Kaiserslautern this time.
Somebody, Thorsten Lieberknecht, knows very well. They work together in Darmstadt.
The foul on the substitute. Frank Wonstadt.
Now featured in 4 successive games for Kaiserslautern. Randstadt.
Is Köln the German word for Cologne? Yeah.
The midway
It's FC Cologne, but they're just known in Germany as FC Köln. Although in Cologne they call in Cologne they call it FC Köln.
It's now 3-2.
K-O-L-L-E. Not sure why, but Erst FC Köln is the official German name for
Back on his feet.
the first FC Cologne, basically.
Spinning behind.
So FC Köln is just the German version of it.
Felix Klaus hat-trick in the Fürth Hamburg game. Robert Glatzel, though, has pulled one back for Hamburger Sportverein from the penalty spot. So 3-2 there.
So that's what the SV stands for, Sportverein. I thought that's what it stood for.
This game, Hamburg will have to win their match in order to win the title. Already promoted, though. Tim Lempele.
Looks like Tim Lempele is about to make an appearance with his Phantom of the Opera mask because he broke his nose in the last game. Yeah, miraculously, he's been given the all clear to play. But he's got a protection mask on. He looks like the Phantom of the bloody Opera. Either that or Batman.
Where? Oh yeah, definitely Phantom of the Opera.
Or Batman, one of the two. 3-0 to Karlsruhe against Paderborn. Paderborn are not going to be finishing in the playoffs today.
Wearing a mask. It wasn't so much the facial injury they were concerned about. It was a knee problem.
Oh, it was a knee problem they were more concerned rather than his broken nose.
Make him unavailable for this final day tussle.
So Tim Lempele is about to come on the field for FC Köln.
To lead the club for Hoffenheim.
And I don't know who he's going to be coming on for. But we'll find that out shortly, no doubt.
Kaiserslautern.
Latest scores for you all, by the way. Eintracht Braunschweig 5-0, Nuremberg 4, Darmstadt 2, Regensburg 1, Köln 2, Kaiserslautern 0, Fürth 3, Hamburger 2, Hertha 1, Hanover 1, Karlsruhe 3, Paderborn 0, Magdeburg 2, Düsseldorf 1, Schalke 0, Elversberg 2, and Ulm 1, Münster 1.
It will be Tim Lempele coming on for Koln. Xavier Downs started this game very
In de 70. Minuten Spielerwechsel beim 1. FC Köln. Auswechselspieler mit der Nummer 42, Damian Downs.
from Downs, the German-American.
Und willkommen zurück.
Downs can look forward to Bundesliga football again next season with Koln.
Die neue Spieler
Off he goes.
mit der Nummer 19, Tim Lempele. Hammers are getting beat. Substitution brought to you by Dowell Johnson versus FC Köln. Leaving the field is number 42, Damian Downs, and coming back on the field
That carbon mask.
after an injury, coming back on, is number 19, Tim Lempele. He got injured last week, so yeah, there was talk of him potentially not playing today. Magdeburg 3, Düsseldorf 1. Magdeburg going to finish ahead of Düsseldorf in 5th place now. And Hamburg losing means Köln winning the league, as well as getting promoted.
Even the merest looking
Don't you love the last day of the season?
on the live table right now. Koln on top, so they've been promoted
Good.
as champions. It'll be a couple of points better off than Hamburg, so the current situation in Fürth, and Elversberg would go into the two-legged playoff.
Elversberg have never got promoted to the Bundesliga, by the way, so this will be their first time ever if they manage to beat Heidenheim. I wonder if that'll get I wonder if that's going to get televised, those two-legged playoff.
Trying to step forward.
I wonder if that two-legged playoff is going to get televised. What happened in the What happened in the Dritte Liga, by the way? Because I didn't actually see I haven't seen the Dritte Liga table.
He enjoyed his time playing for Koln. 4 goals in 26 appearances last season for the Geisbücker, the Billy Goats.
Dritte Liga.
Minor always gives you
They
something
played all their games.
extra, something
Yep,
different.
38 games in the Dritte Liga, and
He's up there on the
Arminia
bench.
Bielefeld went up as champions.
Be back with Ali Dool.
Dynamo Dresden have been promoted as well, and FC Saarbrücken will play against Eintracht Braunschweig as it stands in the Bundesliga 2 relegation / Dritte Liga promotion playoff.
Away games to end the season.
And
You have decides on promotion, and they
4
definitely
teams have gone down. Dortmund's amateur team, Dortmund's second team, Hannover's second team, amateur teams, Sandhausen and Unterhaching have all been relegated.
free from a current point of view.
Saarbrücken's well, and Bielefeld, by the way, Bielefeld could potentially beat.
Don't jinx it.
They could potentially win the DFB Pokal, by the way. Don't know if it will, mind. Don't know if they will, but it could happen.
It's been a tremendous team effort, and Florian Kainz is the ultimate team man. Acrobatics there from Kainz, the Austrian. He's been here in Köln since 2019, was previously with Werder Bremen.
I know one thing that because Köln haven't won the trophy in a long time, so Köln fans will be saying
The sort of player that
Endlich,
every team needs.
Endlich, which is German for finally.
Put himself
They'll be
a
like,
man
finally, it's happened.
through a power of work.
West Ham 1, Forest 2.
Trying to get his
No idea who
teammates
has
to
scored
keep it
for.
going the rest of the way.
I don't know who's actually
Kainz
scored
had
for
to go
West
off
Ham,
injured
but
earlier.
what I found out.
And approaching the final quarter of an hour. Big worry for Köln this season has been the
Who scored for West Ham?
goal-scoring
Oh,
output
shock! Jared Bowen.
beyond the half-century
What
mark now.
a surprise.
To 51 with the 2 goals so
15
far
to go then. Köln heading towards the Bundesliga as it stands.
in the future.
Oh! It's in! 3-0! It just broke to him. It's Florian Kainz. He scored 2 in the last game. That's Köln promoted now. See you next season, Köln. Scrappy goal. I just saw it fall to him and just went, oh, yes, there we go. Om man checker dus die stad und jeder hat jetzt satt. Köln, Allah, Köln, Allah. Ah, that's jammy. What a dreadful goal. So it's played to the right. It's a low cross in from Mena. And then a shot from Valtimit is blocked. And it just falls. Right, it comes off another. I think a Kaiserslautern player tries to clear it. And he kicks it nowhere and then just falls to Florian Kainz, who's like, oh! Stretches his leg out and just about manages to sweep it into the bottom corner from like, what, 3 yards. 3-0 Köln. In der 76. Spielminuten. Tor für 1. FC Köln. Und die neue Spielstand 3:0. Und Torschütze mit der Nummer 11, Florian Kainz. And it's now 3-0 to... It's now 3-0 to us to FC Koln. The goal scorer this time around, number 11, Florian Kainz. It's Koln 3, Kaiserslautern 0. And Koln are up. Koln are going up. Oh my God. What?
I'll tell you what, the atmosphere is going to be pretty lively in the city centre
I don't know why to do that.
on this Sunday evening.
I never realised. So apparently the referee has to stop a game. He has to stop the game if there's a drone flying above the stadium that is not registered to any of the TV. Someone's flying an illegal drone over the stadium trying to get footage illegally. So they've just decided, right, well, we'll stop the game for the moment till it goes away. I didn't realise that was even... I didn't even realise... No, in the Brentford. I didn't even realise I didn't realise the referees had to stop the game when that happens. I think it's sort of...
It might be a little kid flying as well.
Well, it's a drone with... It's a drone with a proper camera. It looks like a professional drone. You know what it is? It's to stop people getting illegal... It's to stop people getting...
Stop kids from having fun, that's what it is.
It's stopping people from getting footage.
Idiot.
It's stopping people from getting footage without paying to watch it. That's what it is. It's
Go and get a
fucking
life,
balmy. It's a new FA rules. I didn't realise that was a rule. So if a drone that's not registered to any TV company is flying above the stadium when the match is on, the referee has to stop the game until it goes away. And then they obviously get the club and the police all involved for it. Silly.
Well, you don't know who's flying it, so how can you get the police involved?
Because the police can seize it. The police can seize it.
How can the police do anything to play?
But also they can also get the helicopters out to see where it actually stops and lands, and then they just go to that address and then get the person arrested for it, because you can get...
He's an 8-year-old, they can't.
No, but their parents will be the ones in jail for it. Oh yeah.
From having fun.
No. Well,
Plain and simple, that's what it is.
well, they can find the parents can get into serious trouble, but also they have every right to destroy the they have every right to seize it and destroy it. They can seize and destroy anything they want, the police, because they can just get it destroyed. Simple as that. Don't fly drones, because really drones. To be fair, some drones. If you're flying a drone over stadiums, you can get into bother for it.
It's just like me seeing a drone out here and going, alright, I'll phone the police because there's a drone outside, it could be recording someone, or I'll just phone the police and get it seized.
That's what they'll do. That's what they do.
Even though it's just a kid flying a drone.
Drones really aren't.
Although,
You're not meant to fly
the
drones
last
around
few
anywhere.
times
You're not meant to
we
fly
were at a
drones.
game at night and it was dark, I saw drones
That's because they were police drones.
and nothing ever got done.
Police drones.
There was no police around at the games.
No, but they have drones. The only people that are permitted to fly drones around stadiums when games are on are the police and the TV companies like Sky, BBC, TNT, etc. Any that aren't registered to a TV company or the police will just get seized. That's what they do. This is the thing. You can't do anything nowadays. You can't do anything. The police have just gone stir crazy now. Fucking daft the police are. So, I'm not fond of the police, but I would never protest against them. Schalke have scored against Elversberg. Still 3-2 for Hamburg. And was there any other goals? No, not any other goals at the moment. Yeah, if there's a drone flying around a stadium on a Premier League game and it's not a registered drone, then they'll stop the game until it goes away. Very annoying when they do that. Because they could be streaming footage from above and streaming it on. They could be streaming it on social media or streaming it on illegal streaming sites. So it's to stop illegal streaming, basically. This is why they put in the copyright laws. This is why I can't show any match footage, because if I show match footage, my channel will get taken down immediately. If I show any live footage when I'm on live streams, then it gets taken down. So you're not allowed to do anything. Clamping down on copyright is what they're doing. Yeah, they don't on the vlogs unless you're Middlesbrough and you're a stingy bastard, like our bloody head of security. Glad I'm not going, to be fair. I'm glad I've stopped pre-season ticket. I'm glad I don't have to go again, because then I don't have to put up with that prick anymore. Now, I wonder how long it is before the other vloggers get caught.
Well, the thing is,
See, I just think they hated me. Oh! No, I just think the club hated me. There was something going on between the club and me. I don't know what was going on. But that's their one loss. They've lost a genuine fan because I've quite frankly had enough of it. And I've had enough of pins. I've had enough of paying nearly 600 quid. I'll get more. I'll get more trips and stuff out of that 600 quid than having to go to watch Borough, because I can't lie, it's not exactly entertaining to watch at the moment. We're not the most entertaining team to watch, I can't lie. So, yeah, my Borough days are over. So, that's me done. I get more entertainment from doing neutral games, to be fair. Way more entertainment. A lot more entertaining. Who came up with it? Anyway, enough of that. Trying to remember who's bloody. Trying to remember there was a sub for Koln that I missed. This should be 4-0. It is 4-0. Oh, is it? Is it 4-0? No. Oh. Offside. Was he offside? Was he offside? Oh, it was a foul. No, it was a foul. The referee... Yeah, there was a foul. The referee did blow his whistle, though. The referee did blow his whistle. To be fair, I just never saw it. Well, I thought it was 4-0, and it's not. Not Tim Lempel's day. Spielerwechsel beim 1. FC Köln für die Nummer 9, Luca Waldschmidt. Neuer Spieler, die Nummer 13, Mark Uth. Substitution for 1. FC Köln, leaving the field, number 9, Luca Waldschmidt. Coming on the field, replacing him is number 13, Mark Uth. Substitution brought to you by Double Johnson. Yeah, but Schalke pulling one back doesn't really matter, does it? Because Köln are promoted. Going up with a 3-0 win, and Hamburg still losing at Firth. So they're going up as champions. We thought it was 4-0, but turns out there was a foul in the build-up to the Tim Lempel goal, so goal was chopped off. Bit of a shame because it was a nice finish as well from Tim Lempel. But Köln aren't giving up. They're still going for more. It could be this time. And it's 4-0 this time. There we go. And it's Mark Uth. It's his final home appearance for 1. FC Köln. And FC Koln celebrate promotion with a 4-0 win. I thought they were 4-0 up before, but it got disallowed. But Mark Hoot, 2 minutes later, has scored. What could be his last goal for Koln as well. And it looks like it's his last goal for Koln. It's his final home appearance. Mark Hoot, 4-0. Beautiful finish. Look on bottom corner, beautiful. Curler, I'll laugh. Curler, I'll laugh. He's only been on a matter of minutes. He's not been on for long. He hasn't been on for very long. Mark Hoot, 4-0. Koln promoted. And the flares are going off in the Südkurve. And I can't blame them. In the 78. Spielminuten. Tor für 1. FC Koln. Neuer Spielstand 4-0. Und Torschütze mit der Nummer 13. Mark Hoot. 4-0 to worst FC Koln. The goal scorer this time round is number 13, Mark Hoot. 4-0. Oh, blimey. He's the bot Koln, mate. So there's your answer. Oh. Happy for Koln, to be fair. Koln's a club that I've got a lot of respect for Koln, so yeah. A great club that fully deserve to be back up. A club that deserve to be back in the Bundesliga. And if you're on about me, why are you asking me that? Because I do. You do remember that I do neutral streams as well. I do neutral streams as well as the Borough ones, and obviously Borough aren't playing anytime soon until next season because we bottled the playoffs. So there'll be no Borough streams till at least till next season. But now I do neutral streams now, don't I? As well. Oh, here come Kaiserslautern. No. Fans are ready to celebrate in that stand. So 4-0. 4 different goal scorers. Jamie Vardy scored his 200 goal for Leicester. Eric Martels, Luka Valchmit, Florian Kainz, Mark Hoot. Magdeburg 4, Dusseldorf 2. So that means Magdeburg definitely finishing ahead of Dusseldorf, and the clearance pretty much on the goal line there. But Matthias Olsen who's come on. I didn't even know he came on. When did he come on? When did he come on? Oh, Koln made Kaiserslautern made a sub as well. Oh, Olsen came on at the same time as Mark Hoot. Oh. And Robinson's on as well.
This is as dreamy as it gets for Köln. Well, a couple of early errors, a couple of early nerve-jangling moments.
Meine Damen und Herren, Nachspielzeit präsentiert von Donald Johnson. 2 Minuten, and it looks like it's going to be a pitch invasion, so good luck to the referee getting up to field. 2 minutes of added time, and the fans are all ready to, and it looks like all the fans are getting ready at the advertising boards. Oh dear. Here we go.
So you are being implored not to do that.
No, it's not allowed, but
Hamburg. Last we heard full time in the Schalke
It's not really allowed in any country, but when you got a massive stadium of 50,000, you can't really stop them. So, yeah, everyone does it though. Blir det växlar bara mest efter Koln för din nummer 8 i Susan Basic, but jetzt die nummer 47 Matthijs Olsen. And that is Dennis Susan Basic off, coming on for Matthijs Olsen. And the full-time whistle is going to go in a sec. Yeah, the referee's grabbed the ball. The ref's grabbed the ball and has decided to blow it. Endlich! Erster FC Köln! Aufstieg in the Bundesliga! That won't happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the final score, Erster FC Köln 4, FC Kaiserslautern 0. And the result means that FC Köln are promoted to the Bundesliga as the champions. Zweite Bundesliga, Siegers, FC Köln. Erster FC Köln win the Bundesliga 2. Even though Hamburg Westphal have just equalised. Hamburg Westphal have just equalised at Greuther Fürth. But they are pretty much at the end of time. Which means they will not be able to win the league anyway.
The original Bundesliga champions. They have been something of a far.
Okay, never mind.
To use the German word.
Yeah, the goal has been given 3-3 for Hamburg, but that's game, set and match anyway, because that should be the full-time whistles should go any minute now in Fürth, and that will mean Greuther Fürth will get a point of Hamburg, and that will mean that FC Köln will be promoted as champions. Yep. Well done to FC Köln. And deserved. They've done well this season. They fully deserve it this year. 2-0 Leicester. And 1-0 Scunthorpe. Still loads of fans on, but they'll have to wait till the fans all disappear off the field in a couple of minutes before they do the trophy ceremony in the stadium.
Actually changing. It's 3-3 last check. Come back to that in a second. So we'll see if there's
And all the fans are singing their anthem.
just promotion. Another playing of Meer
Stonsudia SC Köln.
talks about love of club and all the
James
different
McAdoo.
neighbourhoods here in
Casey
Cologne.
McAdoo.
Utterly obsessed
Hamburg's goal's gone to VAR.
of
It
FC.
is at the moment under review.
Through
We
FC.
don't know if the goal's been given or not,
I
though.
keep saying it, but this is a special football city.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they do this.
To be on the bucket list of everyone
I don't know why they do that.
chance to come here.
Enjoy your holiday. Oh, I'm not going till Thursday. I've got another stream on Tuesday and Wednesday night before that.
Calling themselves that, but
I've got York against Oldham Tuesday night, National League playoff. And then on Wednesday, Europa League final, United. Hamburg's goal's been disallowed, which means it's 3-2. Why? 8 o'clock for both. 8 o'clock kickoffs for both of them. So 8. Forest have won against West Ham. Massive. That is massive. The Forest are obviously guaranteed to finish in the European spot. So they're guaranteed Europe. Well, we knew they were guaranteed Europe now. But Man City obviously have a game in hand. But that means there's a 1 point gap. Also means, by the way, in the Premier League that Nottingham Forest play against Chelsea next week. So the winner of that gets Champions League football.
When the final whistle has sounded in that game,
Oops, I've just closed the YouTube studio. Silly idiot.
once that is a final score, if it is a final score, then Koln will be able to say they're not just promoted, but they're also champions of the Zweite Bundesliga.
Blimey.
Actually,
I know the stadium holds 50,000, but I didn't think you could hold 50,000 on the field.
we can confirm that Koln have won.
There's got to be at least there's at least 10 to 15,000 on that field.
It's one thing to win promotion. It's
Oh, Fulham have equalised at Brentford. And it is full time. So we can now confirm
annals of
FC Köln promoted to the Bundesliga. And they are the Bundesliga 2 champions. FC Köln win the league. Hamburg have lost at Greuther Fürth. Hamburg promoted on 59 points, but the champions on 61 points is FC Köln. Elversberg finished third. They will be playing they'll be playing against Erste FC Heidenheim in that promotion playoff.
congratulations to
The final scores in the Zweite Bundesliga: Braunschweig 1, Nuremberg 4, Darmstadt 3, Regensburg 1, Köln 4, Kaiserslautern 0, Greuther Fürth Köln 4, Kaiserslautern 0, Greuther Fürth 3, Hamburg SV 2, Hertha Berlin 1, Hannover 1, Karlsruhe 3, Paderborn 0, Magdeburg 4, Dusseldorf 2, Schalke 1, Elversberg 2, Ulm 2, Münster 2.
you hear it over the PA system. Meister der zweiten Fußball-Bundesliga. Champions
Zweiten Fußball-Bundesliga.
second division.
Champions of the second division of German football, the Bundesliga. 3-2 Fulham now. Blimey, that's a quick turnaround. 69th minute.
Zweite Bundesliga. Meisterschale. There is a
It's-
Meisterschale for the second division as well.
It is now party time for the Köln fans before the players lift up the Bundesliga 2 Meisterschale.
Is never far away.
You have the Meisterschale in the Bundesliga. It's better than the one for the second division
This is not carnival season, but it is going to be quite
because the
Sunday
Bundesliga, to win the Bundesliga, you've got to be a top
back
side.
of today's achievements.
I don't know why they do this.
Köln.
I don't know why they do this in Germany, but on the last game of the season, the fans take pieces of the net.
So many fans
It happens
are
everywhere in Germany.
close to the Zweite Bundesliga.
The home fans always
Meisterschale.
take. They really take.
Quite a few mementos in the form of
They take like wire cutters or something, and they cut off they cut off parts of the goal net and keep it as souvenirs. Never known anything. I mean, I don't know why they do that.
in the background, hearing one of
German
the
tradition,
great
I suppose.
songs.
German tradition is completely different to English football. There's the Meisterschale in all its glory.
Echoing around the city, not just at Carnival.
And I don't know if... I assume the players will be going up on the stands for the actual trophy list and not on the field.
Songs.
So I don't think anyone's... See, no one's trying to get the crowd off. They obviously must allow... It must be allowed because they're not... The full pitch is...
Mark Lentz is
The pitch is just full.
tasked with handing over the Zweite Bundesliga Meisterschale.
Like, you can't even...
Stefan Merkel was going to do the honours had it been Hamburg, but that would have been in
Like, you-
Hamburg tomorrow, not in Fürth today.
Oh, hello, some fans.
on the screen in the stadium, it says "Wir sind zurück," which in English translates to "We are back." Aufstieg in the Bundesliga, promotion to the Bundesliga, confirmed. And they're the Meisters von der zweiten Fußball-Bundesliga Deutschland. They're the champions of Germany's second division of football.
It's going to be a difficult task getting everyone to move when all is said and done.
Now, I don't know what they plan on doing. Are they, we're waiting for the trophy lift, but, well, what a campaign for FC Köln. And what a season. The Zweite Bundesliga has probably been one of the most entertaining seasons. It's probably been one of the most entertaining second division competitions in Europe, along with the championship. It's been superb. Excitement and drama throughout the full 34 games for every single club this season. For FC Köln, it is celebration time. For Hamburg, yes, they'll be devastated about losing the title, but I don't think they'll be too annoyed. They'll be very happy about the fact that they've got promoted after being away for 7 years. They're finally up, and FC Köln straight back into the Bundesliga. Elversberg will celebrate getting that playoff position, and they've done very well to do that. I was going to actually see if I can get Elversberg's game on. See if I can get Elversberg's game on, because oh no, they're going on to looks like they're going on to the stadium balcony. Yeah, Hamburg SV celebrating their promotion. And here they are. The players are going on to the the players are on the stadium balcony. The one, I think it's the Royal Box. I think it might be actually in. I think that might be the hospitality box where they are. But they are going to receive their winners' medals, and then in front, and then in the stand, they're going to be lifting the title in front of their fans that have crowded the field. But they won't be going on the field anyway. They'll be lifting the trophy from the stand. See you on Tuesday night up the York. Yep. So here we go. It's time. It's time to crown the winners for this season. First, FC Köln on the balcony, ready to be crowned champions. Oh, they're gonna be doing the beer showers as well, I think. Looks like they're gonna be doing the beer showers. I hope the players like beer, because they're gonna get drowned in it in a minute. They're gonna get soaked once the beer showers start. It's a German tradition. When you win the league, you celebrate with beer showers. You throw beer all over everyone. It's amusing, but at the same time, a bit of a waste of beer. But it's always quite amusing to watch, because Bayern do it a lot as well. It's always entertaining to watch, actually. Everyone just chases each other. Some of them are drinking the beer. Hey, you won't be drinking it for very long. Here we go. We're just waiting for the captain to be given the Bundesliga Meisterschale. Come on then. Is everyone on the balcony yet? Or they're still sorting out the medals? I think they're on to the final players here. Yeah, there is still a few people coming up. There's not many left though. But what a day for FC Köln. Not only did they need a result to get promoted, but they've actually done it. They've won 4-0. And because of Hamburg's defeat, Köln win the Zweite Bundesliga Meisterschale. So the Meisterschale for the second division is going to be lifted very shortly. We've already seen the normal. We've seen the main Meisterschale get lifted by FC Bayern. FC Köln are going to lift the second division Meisterschale. And there's the manager celebrating. Okay then. Here we go. Mark Oot and I think Timo Hubers are going to lift it. Die 2025 Zweite Bundesliga-Siegers Erste FC Köln! And the winners of the 2025 Bundesliga 2 FC Köln! The Meisterschale lifted in front of the fans. Celebration time for the fans and the players. The trophy's been lifted, and that's that. But we haven't done many games. I think the 2 games I've done mainly in the Bundesliga so I have actually been FC Köln. But they've all been because they've all been important games. FC Köln deservingly winners of the 2025 Bundesliga 2 Meisterschale. Fully deserved. Well done to them. And that'll do for today. I'll see you all Tuesday night. Nothing tomorrow, so I'm having a night off tomorrow. But turn it down, lad. People wear headphones. When you start screaming down the stream, the fans get earache. Sorry, not sorry. Right. I'll see you on Tuesday for York City against Oldham Athletic National League playoff semi-final. Come on, York. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye!